And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? The Vitinha! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Son Heung-min. And it's Olmo. He's looking wide. Robertson scooting forward. And this is... It's Son Heung-min! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. And here's Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. And this is shot a goal! Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Messi. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Akanji. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a decent chance! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Per il Milan, ha segnato al 36esimo minuto, numero 10.
Milan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Son Heung-min. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vitinha. Showing great feet there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. And the counter is on. Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Caicedo. Østigard. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. Away we go again. And it's Olmo. And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way past. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Steaming on goalwards. Driving through the middle. Chance for a shot! And he's missed it. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Messi! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Camavinga running with intent. Messi receives it in a good position here. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Milan are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And this is Messi! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21. Viene sostituito con il numero 29.
Vitinha. And Dani Olmo. Valverde. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And he skips past his man. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely feet. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And the chance goes to waste.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Camavinga does well to get it back. Valverde. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Caicedo. So what can they make of this? That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Olmo. And this is Messi. Messi. Can he finish?
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's got away. Oh, look at this. And Messi! And that's past the post.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3 minuti di recupero.
Valverde. Tries a shot! And that will be it. Milan have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Messi collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.